Fresh off a 5-0 series win against India. We can't see anything here because the fence is in the way. But we're actually going to take on the Indian side again, this time in a one-day international series. Shubman Gill leading the way to the Indian side there at the top of the order. We've picked sort of a similar-ish Australian team to what we've been using through the test matches, but obviously we're trying to spruce it up if there was any changes that could have been made. We've done that. Philippi, I think, is our wicket keeper. And Inglis is in there as a batsman as well. India have won the toss. They're going to bowl first. We'll set a target. We're playing in Canberra. Oh, I like this. A bit of fireworks action. We will probably need a bat at some point here. We are coming in at number 4 in one dayers. What have we got there? An average of 16 or something? No, it was like 30. I couldn't read. Oh, and there's an edge from Cam Green. First ball we watch him face, he'll come back for 2. I was distracted by my reminder on my phone that said, record cricket video. So that's exactly what we're doing here. We are recording a cricket video. Krishna has the ball. Oh, swing and a miss. And unlike a test match, it's kind of hard to score because the field is everywhere. What is this bowling, mate? What are you doing? Dot wide. And even the first one was fairly wide, so didn't really have a chance to hit that. We've got to get on the board here. Oh, dear. Inside edge. That's going to race away. There's a man out there. He will stop this from being any more than 2. Oh, and if I didn't dive, I might have been in trouble. But it was, in fact, good to get us off the mark. Oh, that's a top edge. That should be out. Man in the deep. Underneath it takes it. I'm out for just 2. Highly disappointing result, that. Trying to just get this away. I've caught a top edge of the bats. The fielder in the deep, happy to take the catch. Shubman Gill it was. It's 3 for 144. Mitch Marsh went on to make a big score, and we're going to get the ball nice and early. Oh, he 1 for 70 off 12. Oh, he's chopped it on. That's beautiful. The wrong and first ball. Would it have gone onto the stumps anyway? Maybe, but I think a little bit of help didn't go astray. Little inside edge from Parag. He's out for 14. It's 2 for 70. What an opening delivery in this match. You're at Manuka Oval. Geez, you could easily do that again and miss the ball or nick it to slip or have some sort of terrible result, which would result in a wicket for me. And the target is 326, so India just don't need to bat too aggressive here. They could actually just go about their business for a little while, or even less than a run a ball, and then work their way up to it in the back end of the innings to get that 326 target. They don't want to be losing too many wickets. Pretty good over that. A wicket and a couple off it. The sun is setting here. The required rate is up towards 10 for India, which is not completely out of the game as they've done a little bit of a partnership here. It's 4 for 205. They need 122 more from the last 12 and a half overs. And if I keep bowling economically well, we should be able to crank that up. And this is a 50 partnership and it's growing. There's 50 for Singh. Oh, chopped. Catched. Caught. Words. Got him. That's all we know. And that is the big time wicket of Singh. So that's a big wicket. India moved to 5 down. It's probably going to be hard for them now. Oh, that's almost spooned straight to the man. Because they still need, 10 required and over. And the singles will be all right. Oh, that's 6. Huda gets on the end of it. And reverse swept, and that'll be 4 again. So 10 already to start off the over. Oh, that is another boundary. I've been expensive this over. I've been hit for 16 runs, and India could start this one-day series with a dub. We've got to get it together. 5 for 252. And this is where the situation sits. India require 10 runs from the last over. And we've got to work out how to avoid this happening. Can I take a wicket? Can I get a dot? Oh, that's a lovely start. A big inside edge for nothing. Oh, that's good too. That should just be the one. What it does get is Deal on strike. And this is the guy who is Being the key for India. Hit it in the air. God, surely this is stopped. Surely this is stopped. It is. It's just the one. It's what we want to see. 8 from 3. As he brings up the 50, but it was only with a single, which works for us. Another edge, and it's gone through the gap. They'll get at least one. Will they get 2? They'll push for it. They'll get 2, making it 6 from 2. And a dot, which means 6 off the last ball. Gee, it's been quite a good over this. Can we finish it off? Win the game? We can with a dot. 5-run win. We secure the first one-dayer. That was tight and tense. But we got it done. A 5-wicket result. And Cameron Green's 140 not out was obviously, worthy of that honour. India very close in the chase, but couldn't get it done. Our 2 for 39 with the ball. The best figures for any of the Aussie bowlers. We did all right. And we've held them down enough to win by 5 runs. On to game 2. Australia's little regional tour begins, or continues, I guess. We obviously played the first one there in Canberra. We're going to play the second one in Geelong. And we're going to try to continue to, have some of these, matches, these limited overs formats in other areas of the country. So I'm going to do my best to show you all of the fun little places we can travel to and other stadiums we have on offer in Australia. This is GMHBA Stadium, and this might be just before its most recent renovation. Oh no, it looks pretty much done. There's supposed to be a stand there, maybe? Actually, I'm not too sure what the angle of the pitch is at this joint. Bit bizarre. Swept away, and that's going to be 4. Start. I don't know why I got the ball in the 5th over, though. Oh, edged. Drops. That's disappointing. Got to be better than that. Needs Philippi, the keeper. No, he's got it this time. Nicely done. Second time was the charm. Big fist pump. Big early wicket. Patakal, gotta go. It's already 1 for 27, India. And this is not a big ground. In case you've ever watched either the Australian rules football here, or there's potentially one Big Bash game a year here. I don't know, the Big Bash game here got cancelled because the pitch was too wet or something. So the ball bounce was just absolutely horrifically dangerous throughout that match, and they had to just call it off, I think, after about 5 or 6 overs. But if you do manage to get a little bit of an opportunity to play some cricket here, you'll notice it is quite small, and the shape of the ground is not necessarily the way the pitch is operating. So I feel like that's a long boundary down there, and there's the other long boundary down there, whereas the other two quite short. If you go here, you can see how short this boundary is. You want to pump it over cover. And as for me and my batting, everybody knows how good I am at hitting the ball over cover. So if you're thinking about what a pass score might look like, it's probably about 360. There's a wicket. 2 for 29. And the reason I have the pass score so high is because the boundaries are really short at either end. Oh, he's come down, and there's another one. That's 3. I've got 3. India are 3 for 30. This is absurd, this one-dayer. And that was Shubman Gill too. He's thinking to his partner, what am I doing? That was so silly. Nice catch again through the air, Cam Green. 3 for 30. Already 2 in the over. I've got 3 for 5. Those are some sort of figures after 2 overs. They're in a lot of trouble. Edge, another one. That's 4. That's 4. I've got all 4 wickets. They're 4 for 38. Green again. Flying through the sky. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. I've got 4 for 5. The figures. That might be a boundary. Gee, they needed something there. Tell you what, it was falling apart for this Indian team. Just a reminder, this is not a T20. This is a one-day international, and they are 4 down in the 8th over, in the 9th over. Oh, nice. That might be 4 because it is such a short boundary. That's got to be a 45-metre boundary, I'm telling you. So this over's worth 10 with a wicket coming from it. Hooked away. Nice fielding. Keeps it to that. 4 for 48. And Australia does the work. And then all of a sudden, 2 for 6. As we can see, 350s. 100. Striking at 150. Averaging 33. The target is 235. Now, I don't know if you can see this boundary, but I reckon it's about 4 or 5 metres. Oh, and what I meant by that is 45 metres. But if you hit it over extra cover, it's 6. It's literally 6 every single time. That's a miss hit, and I'm telling you, it's 6. It's into the stand. I want to know how big that was because it was not very big at all. But this is a venue. That's given us 95 metres. It did not feel like it. Off the bat, tell you what, I reckon it was about 60. Oh, swing and a miss. But 235. It is a grassy pitch. It was maybe doing a little bit, I guess, is what you could say. But anything that's a full toss, as we said, miss hit, is going to be 6. Now, that one was inside the fence, so I want to know what that was, because that was definitely not very well hit. Probably could have caught that, actually, if you had someone there. That one felt much bigger. But it's 6 again. I think I could almost work this entire innings exclusively with 6s. And exclusively over the cover region. We've already hit 3 of them in our 18, or in our 5 balls. That's up and over, and it will be 6 again. I did make this abundantly clear when I was bowling that this is exactly how this innings was going to go. And again, because I think last game we tried to hit 6 sixes in an over. We're very much doable here. We could end up with 5 of them. That's a 57-metre 6. That's the lowest or the smallest one yet. Oh, it's a 4. 1 bounce. There's the first non-6 of our innings. But this is genuinely runs for fun territory. Oh, there's my head. 2 for 41. I don't know how Mackenzie Harvey has just 3 runs. Like, are you seeing this field? Are you seeing this arena? You seeing how small those boundaries are? Because it's just 3 runs, mate. It is 3 runs. Striking at 400. We've got 40 from 10, including, I think, 7 sixes. Make it 8. Bang. No, wouldn't have 7 sixes. The math ain't mathin'. Maybe 6 sixes. This would make it 7. I reckon 7 sixes and a 4 in my 11 deliveries. That makes sense. And straight down the ground to bring up the 50 in just 12 balls on your bike. I reckon 8 sixes and a 4. As I said, I thought we could go at 20s. Thick edge, it's going to go away. It's a long boundary out there, and it's 4 off the edge. It's just the luck we're getting. And what we've done is we've obviously jumped this rate up exponentially. Miss hits. Still 4. I'm starting to run out of stamina, aren't I? Every swing making it harder and harder. There's another wide. 27 from the over. Make it 31. 2 for 74. You can look at the highlights of my... This is what I mean. I showed you the wagon wheel, what it could look like. And this is what I mean with the field. Look how small the boundaries are there to the offside. Everything is smashed over cover because that's just the short side of the ground. It is a weirdly shaped ground for where the pitch is angled. But that's easy to hit runs. And so I was pretty spot on when I said India did not bat anywhere near well enough to produce a match-winning innings. Because the required rate is probably about 2 now. Like 235 might be a score you'd want to defend in a T20 game, not in a one-dayer here. It's not enough. And look, I'm well and truly sure the good people of Geelong wouldn't mind. They're going to be able to go home and have an early night if Australia chase this down in sort of record pace. That'll be 6. Top ball. About time. Not sure what kind of records we're looking at here, but 75 from 20 seems pretty absurd. That's 6 again. Huge. Now, in case you're wondering, Jake Fraser McGurk hit a list A ton in 29 balls earlier in the year. That is the record we are trying to beat, which would make it the fastest white ball 100 ever if we're able to do that. We've got 7 balls to do it. That's in the gap. That'll be 4 more. Make it 6 balls for 15 runs. Surely you get it in 3. Oh, it's a wide, is it? Please be a wide. Oh, thank you. All right. There you go, Doob. Short and pull. Doesn't beat the man. Oh, he might run me out here. He hasn't. So we get the single. I've got 5 balls to get 14. Wide. It has to be a wide. Yep. Still have 5 balls to get 14. And they just haven't pitched it up yet. Edged. That's going to be 4. Swing hard. You get the result. 100 partnership, I think this is. And I've got 90 of the runs. 4 balls to get 10. Oh no, missed time. Could be out. It is out. So I'm out for 90. Of just 26. I think swinging eventually got the better of me. It was the short boundary out there. The Power takes a catch. He's 3 for 108. That's disappointing, but Australia should win this game. You would hope so, and they've done it in 38 overs. Green and Sanger, yes, I win your player of the game honours as you expect. I am disappointed I didn't get the 100, but at least I was happy that I was still swinging hard for it because I wanted the record, you know? It would have been a shame if I got the 100 but not the record. It was a great win. The team were great. I was fantastic. The pitch at GMHBA suits me because it's a tiny, teeny tiny ground. We've now secured this one-day series with a 2-0 result. Again, we make the summer against India 7-0. And what a time it has been for us. There's your scorecard. Kumar Reddy's 111. Looks like one of the better innings of the day. And then you see my 90 in just 26 balls, as well as taking 4 for 23. Making it as easy as you like for Australia, or somewhat as easy as you like. They got their 8 down in the end, but they secured the win and the series. The Big Bash is complete, which means we didn't play in that at all. We can find out who won, because I know the Stars did qualify for the finals. They finished in 4th, and they did lose. Did they not? They did. They lost off the last ball to the Hobart Hurricanes. Caleb Jules, 74 not out. Off 49 was the key to the Canes winning that one. So, despite being part of the Big Bash, we didn't play a game and our team finished in 4th. The Sydney Sixers were actually the champions. Well done to them. So, we will leave it there for today, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll come back. We'll do the last one-dayer. Probably not the Adelaide Oval. We'll go to another local ground, and then we'll got the T20s as well, which will again keep travelling to different areas of Australia to try and do that. So, thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time as we continue our Cricket 24 career mode. Goodbye.